Welcome to Jackal DIY and Tech. In today's video, I'll try to fix this electric strike lock mechanism. The issue with it is that it unlocks, but it fails to lock properly. So I have here a power supply. I'll be using about 12 volts, which is enough to trigger the lock. Looking at it this way, this is the minus and this is the plus. So I will connect the black to the minus and then I'll simply touch the positive to the positive and we should hear a click. And I can now unlock it. Now this time the mechanism worked. What it should do is when you unlock it and flip it back, it should lock. That time, as you saw, I could unlock it twice, which is not how this is supposed to work. And this time, as you can see, I can unlock it multiple times. So something is definitely wrong with this lock. I can tell you what the lock is. So this one is, let's see, 5UOX10. I believe if this is 5U1X10, then this lock also then has a tongue that you can switch. So you can basically have this always be unlocked or locked using the electric mechanism. So let me unscrew this top plate. And hopefully you will be able to see something. What we have here is this latching mechanism, which prevents this to be unlocked. Once this is unlocked, so it latches up, we can then unlock, this moves back, but then this should trigger something, so this goes back, and then this should also come down. But something does not work as intended. So let's see. Okay, so this pushed up and we can see a solenoid, which is this cylinder. I don't know if you can actually see the tip of it, but once this is powered on, a piston shoots out and lifts this latching mechanism. Let's just see if this runs out. Usually about 10-second duration, should then release the solenoid, but I guess it does not. And if I push this back, and maybe I will need to hold this down a little bit instead of the plate, so this would unlock it. I push it back and the solenoid is still active. So something is wrong with the solenoid, it is not going back to its original position. Now, can I do anything with that information? I honestly have no idea. So I can take this piece out. This spring is held in place. I guess it was just slotted in. So this is one piece. And I don't see any issue with this piece. I can maybe also take this latching mechanism out. So this is just the latching plate that is adjustable, how far away you want it to be from the door. So nothing strange happening at this point. Let's see, do you see it now? you should see a piston pop out from the solenoid. And once this movement happens, it should release, which it did just now. But that does not always happen, as you can see. Maybe the solenoid is just stuck, so I don't have any screws from this side. Can I actually take this out somehow? And if I can, how is this connected? I do see some wires down at this point, but I have no idea if I can just take this out. So the tiny spring just comes out. Everything else is some kind of a cast metal. The only thing that's plastic is this. So this should somehow move out, if it's not glued into place, that is. I'll just turn off the power supply and see if I can get this piece out. Okay, so I did manage to put this knife in. And see if I can now wiggle this plastic piece out. So this piece came out and it is attached to the solenoid. And the question now is, can I get this solenoid out? It seems like the solenoid is glued into place, at least based on these black markings. Okay, so we have some protective cover over the solenoid, I guess. But will the solenoid come out now? Now I guess the question is, if this is faulty, can this actually be fixed? Or would you have to find a replacement? And if you find a replacement, how much does it actually cost? Because a new strike lock, exactly like this one, I think it was 30 euros. So I'll just connect these two wires again and make some tests. This time I have switched the white and black cable, so don't let that bother you. I'll still connect them the right way. So this time the white will go to the negative and the black will go to the positive. So now it's working as it should. When I give the contact, the solenoid triggers. When I release it, it pulls back. Previously, this was not the case. So the solenoid should only trigger when it receives an input. And then pull back once the voltage drops down. So this time it's working as it should. So maybe what I'll do now is put this protective piece back and hopefully I can bend it into place. Give this a test again. And now it stopped working as intended. So what I can do maybe is use some lubricant like this silicone-based oil, anti-corrosive, and I'll put it on the end of the solenoid, and hopefully it is just in need of some lubrication. So it doesn't seem like the lubrication would actually work. When you do tap the lock, it does release, but you should not be tapping the lock, it should release automatically. Okay, so I was able to pull this metal sheet out, but this is not ideal as this should be protecting the solenoid from the outside elements, which is this latching mechanism. Now, does this mean that I'll get the solenoid out? Yes, I can. Okay. So let's get this plastic piece out again. Get the solenoid out. Now that it doesn't have the metal housing, I guess that I can lift it out. Nice. So the solenoid is out. I don't think that this will have any numbers on it, and it does not. And as I can see, this is just a bunch of copper wire being coiled around this piston. So that is definitely why you should also have this protecting housing. Now, is it the issue with the solenoid, its housing, or something else that is then touching inside the case? I don't know, but I can put it back. So this is just the piston, and we have an empty hole. So this is moving out when the electricity passes through the coils. So we have a magnetic field inside. And then when there is no electricity, the piston jumps back in. So lubrication shouldn't really be needed. So I guess that is how a solenoid works. So this goes in like that, this will go in like so, and this goes in like so. And just to test it out, that it still works, it should. Okay, so this still works as before. Now I just have to put the housing back in, back over that is, without damaging the coils. That would suck. So this should be it. I'll just put it back and hope for the best. So this goes in like so. Now the metal housing is nice and flush with the solenoid. So maybe this will now also close when it's supposed to. So let's see. Okay, so I needed to push down the solenoid just a bit. And now this should work. Emphasis on should. Just a quick test. That still works, and now I'll just have to tighten it and see if the latch will open and close. What about now? We heard the solenoid, the latch is closed, so maybe the lock is fixed. At the moment it is working as intended, but I would have to hook it up to an actual mechanism that it is energized for a few seconds. You can then open it, and once you do, this goes away and it closes, which now it did. And now it also did, so maybe the lock is actually fixed. Now that's how you can open a strike lock and potentially fix it yourself. If you found this video helpful and educational, subscribe to the channel to see more DIY and tech tips. That's it for this video, and we'll do something else in the next one.